Hello and welcome to all. Today's session, we'll see top 20 cursor AI prompts for automation QA testers with real-time example. Okay. So in last session, we already seen how we can convert one of the acceptance criteria into the automation script. Okay. Today we'll see top 20 cursor AI prompts that every automation QA tester should know, so that it increases the productivity every day. So first, we'll start with first prompt. Like if in case when we get a manual test case, okay, we'll simply give the prompt like generate Selenium Java automation script. If in case we are using the Selenium with Java prompt framework, then we'll give the prompt generate Selenium Java automation script using TestNG and page object model for the login functionality. Okay, and if in case we have the Jira ID, okay, give the Jira ID, or we need to give the test case details like test case types prerequisite. Okay, then definitely cursor AI is going to generate the automation script and considering all the assertions, weight handling, and the page class. Okay, but the prerequisite is like here. If in case you are if in case you are giving the Jira ID, we need to make sure that your cursor AI is integrated with the Jira. Okay, and when you are using, if in case you are using the Playwrights, okay, we need to give the prompt. We need to change the prompt. We need to mention the generate say like Playwrights with .NET. Okay, generate the Playwrights with .NET using page object model or login functionality, and we need to give the Jira ID reference. Okay, now if you give this prompt, okay, as per your requirement, definitely per script will save the 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, then if in case while executing, okay, because of the XPath getting changed because of the dynamic web element, okay, we can also find out the stable XPath. Okay, for that one we need to give the prompt like generate stable XPath and CSS selector for the dynamic web element, and we need to give the ID. Then definitely cursor AI suggests the XPath and the CSS, and we can use that one, the stable XPath and the CSS selectors. Then we'll also use the cursor AI in debugging purpose. Okay, if in case our script are failing and we need to debug it, then we'll just simply mention analyze this Selenium error log and explain the root cause with solution. Okay, so now in error log it may be because of the timeout exception or the stale element reference exception. Okay, but if you use the cursor AI, it definitely increases the our productivity while debugging. Okay, so if in case we are using the API things in our script or in our framework, okay, we'll simply give the prompt create a REST assured API automation framework using Java, Maven, TestNG. Definitely, Cursor AI provides the output, okay, along with the request specification, then reporting and assertions. Okay. Now, if in case we are using the Playwrights, then definitely we'll give the prompt like generate Playwright automation script for search flow with assertions. Okay, if you know the your test case ID, all detailed steps you just mentioned here, okay, definitely Cursor AI provides the output. Then next, if in case we will also use the Cursor AI to use the reusable utility methods like in our framework, okay, we are mostly using the weights screenshot or the retrieve mechanism. Okay, we'll simply give the prompt like create reusable utility methods for weight, screenshot, scrolling, retrieve, and drop-down handling. Okay, definitely it improves the framework maintainability. Okay, and if in case we are also using the CI/CD pipeline, okay, we'll simply give the prompt like generate Jenkins pipeline for Selenium automation execution. Okay, so Cursor AI will generate the output and the parallel execution. Okay, it will generate the Jenkins files. Okay, then here we'll also, if in case we wish to design the test case from the requirements, okay, we'll simply mention analyze this story and generate the automation test scenarios. Okay, so this is the mostly useful when we are getting a new story in sprint and we need to complete in the same script, same story in the same sprint. Okay, then this prompt is very useful. Okay, we will also use the cursor AI to increase the automation script execution speed. Okay, so how will you will ask the cursor AI? review this automation script and improve the execution speed. Okay, definitely Cursor AI will check the entire script and it will find out the if in case we are using the thread.slip or any hard coded value. Okay, it will replace it and it increases the execution speed. Okay. So using Cursor AI, we will also convert our script into the BDD Gherkin language like given when then. Okay, for that one, we need to give the prompt like convert this feature into the BDD Gherkin scenarios with given when then format. Okay. Okay. If in case we require any help in SQL queries and we know the all the table structure, okay, we'll ask the prompt like generate SQL queries to validate UI data stored in database table. It's useful for the enterprise application and all the applications. Okay. So if in case our application is supporting multiple cross-browser scripting, okay, and we need to use the cross-browser scripting. In that case, we'll simply give the create cross-browser automation framework for Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari. Definitely, it will be useful and it increases the QA's productivity. Okay. So using the Cursor AI, we will also generate the Docker configuration for Selenium grade automation execution. Okay, it increases the productivity. Okay. So if in case we need to use the negative test scenarios, okay, then we'll simply give the prompt like suggest edge cases and the negative automation scenarios for the payment model. Here I just gave the one of the example for the payment model. Okay, the negative scenarios are the invalid CVV session timeout. Okay, but if you know the test case details, test case ID, we just simply provide the test case ID along with the prerequisite test types. Okay. Okay, if in case we get any automation script, okay, and we don't know what is the automation script, it's more complicated. Okay, we'll simply ask or simply give the prompt like explain this Playwright Selenium automation code in simple language for beginners. Okay, it's very useful for the learning purpose. It will explain you very simple language. Okay. So if in case we need to integrate the extend reports into the Selenium framework, okay, then we'll just simply mention integrate extend report into the Selenium framework. Okay, it will integrate the extend reports into the Selenium with TestNG. Okay, and last we'll see if in case we need to generate the framework folder structure. Okay, then we'll simply give the prompt like design scalable enterprise automation framework folder structure for Selenium Java TestNG. It is a helpful for the if in case we are using the like enterprise application or web-based application or the any other application. Okay, so those all are the top 20 cursor AI prompts for every automation QA should know. If in case you have any questions, queries, please let me know. Thank you.